Yo, what's going on, everybody? Shout out to everybody in the chat. How's everybody's day going? How's the Tuesday going? How is everybody's week going so far? I know it's early in the week. What's going on? Shout out to the chat. Looks like I got Mazza here with me as well. So, a lot happening in Yankees world. I will pull it up on the screen, but I want to send a quick shout out to the chat real quick. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this out with anybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're watching this on Twitter or X, come over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, get involved in the conversation. Let's talk about it. And what are you working on there, Mazza?
Trying to get my kids' bed put together because they're coming down tonight.
Oh, boy.
That wrench just got thrown into, at me like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, nice. Beautiful.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm excited that they're coming down. I'm stoked. I'm ready for them to come down.
Yes.
But I was expecting them to come down, my wife to come down on the 26th and then go back to New York on July 4th to go pick the kids up and bring them down. Not this early.
I understand. So, well, while you're doing that, I'm going to say what's up to the chat real quick. So, Nosebleed section, what's going on? How are you? How's your day going? And my guy Nosebleed section just gifted someone a membership. So shout out to you, Nosebleed section. Thank you so much for gifting one of our members, one of our subscribers, a membership. Thank you so much, folks. Folks, I have memberships available for anybody who's interested. If you want to, and any support you give to the channel, whether it's, you buy me a coffee or you give a super chat, it's all greatly appreciated. So, and I thank you for it. But Nosebleed section, you're one of the best, man. You're one of the best. So thank you for gifting a membership to one of the subscribers here. CT Cards, what's going on, man? How are you? Javier Velez, what's up, Javi? How you doing? Dev Finch, what's up, Dev? How you doing? Anna Marie, what's up, Anna Marie? Good to see you again. You were here this morning, joining us this afternoon. It's always great to see you. How are you? We have Jack in the building. What's up, Jack? Jared, what's up, Jared? How you doing? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's up, Daniel Berry? How's it going? Make sure you guys subscribe to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. He's always putting up videos, so make sure you all give him his support. Who else we got in the building here? Old Sarge. Salute, Old Sarge. Where you been, man? I haven't seen you in a while. So he says, NFE, fight the battle of the Beltway and listen on the commute. Drive safe, please. Drive safe. Well, they have called up Rumfield and sold high on Rice, but I'll take it. Hey, you know what? I'll take Ben Rice, and we're going to talk about Ben Rice. I'm hoping he does well while he's up here. So
I think we all do. I think we all hope he does well.
I mean, yeah, of course. Oh, and D-Rod. Bro, you're out of the closet. You made it again. All right, D-Rod, my guy. He became a YouTube member. All right, my guy.
Oh,
D-Rod.
nice.
Welcome to the Strike Zone crew. Well, I mean, you're already part of the crew, but now it's like official.
Yeah.
So welcome to the crew.
Do you mind if I make a massive announcement?
What's this massive announcement?
So you remember the thing I texted you earlier?
With the two players?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I heard back from one of them.
Okay.
They are down for it.
So should we announce the name, or you want to?
Nope, that's going to be a surprise. Only you and.
All right.
But I'm waiting to hear back from player number 2.
Okay.
And if everything works out, there's a tentative time as of now, and if it works out for player number 2, then that's when we will announce it as on the next live stream, whenever that is, or whenever it gets finalized.
All good. All right.
Stay tuned for that, because guys, it'll be a doozy if what we're working on ends up being completed.
No doubt. Cool. Awesome. I got some more people to shout out, man. It's like a lot of people are coming in. Ken, my guy, what's going on, Ken? How are you? One of the best guys in here.
Absolutely.
Chet, what's up, Chet? How you doing? Who else we got here? Who else?
Jonathan.
Oh, Jonathan? Okay, I'm just going down the list here. Oh, Mr. Coconuts. What's up, Mr. Coconuts? I see Jonathan. What's up? What's up? I think I'm all caught up. I said what's up to everybody, but shout out to everybody in the chat and my guy Romeo from X. I know you, Romeo. Romeo. Yeah, Romeo. Funny dude, hilarious. He's got a great laugh. Got like
that's awesome
I've ever heard, bro. Don't mess with Romeo though. But yeah, Romeo, it's always good to see you, man. Always good to talk to you. Come over to YouTube, subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to the channel. Any support is greatly appreciated. You're my guy. You're my guy there, Romeo. Romeo's the man. I like Romeo.
Romeo sounds like he's a good dude.
He's a good dude. Oh, Anna Marie, you're the sweetest. She says, I'm destroying the heart button emoji for Mr. Handsome NFE. Oh my God, you're too much. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
You got a fan there, NFE.
Yeah. Nah, Anna Marie's a sweetheart though. Every time she's in the chat, she's on Hector's live streams.
She's always talking it up, which is good.
Yeah. Yeah. Make sure you all hit that heart emoji too. It does help out with the channel. James is in the building. What's up, James? What's going on? My man. Thank you so much, Romeo. You're the man. I appreciate you. Hopefully everything is well with you, Romeo. Talk to me, bro. How do you feel about all these moves that the Yankees have made? There's a lot of Yankees news, but first and foremost, I'm going to pull this up.
I was talking to Jason earlier while I was at work because I had some time.
Yeah.
We were talking about Ben Rice. Funny that you mentioned him earlier.
I'm going to pull him up on the screen right now.
Okay, that's fine. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to get this ready for my kids tonight.
Yeah.
But we were talking about it earlier, and I said I want Ben Rice to do well, but I don't know if he's fully ready yet.
Right.
I don't know if he's ready yet. Like I said, I want him to do well because I think it would be good for him, a good experience. But I just don't know if he is fully ready yet to be in the majors. I think that he does need more time at AAA. I just don't want him rushed because I don't want him to end up in the position where it's, well, now we have to send him back down because he's not doing good. Because I don't want the kid's confidence to get killed because of that. I want him to be able to, thrive in the moment and have fun and be able to produce like we hope he can. So I don't know if he's fully ready yet.
No doubt. I mean, look, the fact of the matter is this: Ben Rice got called up.
Yep.
Okay, I would have rather seen T.J. Rumfield personally because of the fact that he's an actual first baseman and he's also a lefty bat. Okay. But Ben Rice has been tearing he's been tearing the ball off at the minors. So is Rumfield. Yeah, but they both have. Okay. Look, Rice is called up. A lot of fans wanted Rice up here. A lot of fans got their wishes granted. So here's what I'm going to say. Don't expect this guy to be like lights out, right? Kind of like when they called up Volpe last season. Everybody had these high expectations of Anthony Volpe. I think Ben Rice, while he's up here, I think he'll do well. If he let's say he's batting 6 tonight, and I'm going to pull up the lineup.
Okay.
If the guy goes 0 for 3, are we just going to say send him back down? I hope not. Fans better not overreact. So
you can't say you want a kid up and then him, struggle on his first 3 at bats, and then it'd be like, oh well, he's trash. We can't have this. Send him back down because that's not fair. Because now you're saying you wanted the kid up. He comes up and doesn't perform the first day. You got to give the kid a chance to prove himself, which is what I'm going off of. And I'm going to give him a fair shot like I would any other player.
Right.
But at the same extent, I don't want him to feel like, well, now I didn't perform. Now they're going to send me back down. You know what I'm saying?
And Romeo says that every level Ben has killed. And he's right. Every level that Ben Rice has been, he's been killing it. So, hopefully in Rizzo's absence, because Rizzo's going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks.
Yep. What was it? A fractured arm?
It was a fractured arm. All right. Look, I know some people. I know a lot of fans are excited for Ben Rice being called up. Okay, I'm excited for it too. I really do hope the guy does play well. I hope he performs well. He can fill in at first base, and he can play good at the plate. He looked great in the minors, but as we all know, it's always different when you get up to the major league level.
The major league level is a different beast.
It is a different beast. But
that's what people need to realize. He's not facing AAA pitchers. He's facing major league hitters with major league curveballs and breaking pitches and major league fastballs that are clocking out at 100.
Yeah, and Nosebleed section says here, you got to give him patience. You have to give him the patience they showed Volpe, which I agree with that. I mean,
100% agree with that.
Anna Marie brings up a good point here. She says Rice is here for Rizzo, so maybe 2 months of consistent playing time. Give him a chance to adapt, which is absolutely correct because you gotta give these guys time to adapt, man.
Yeah.
You can't just expect them to be going, 4 for 4, batting 1,000, having an OPS of over 1,000. It's just I'm just not saying fans are saying that, but it's almost like they have these unrealistic expectations. That's what I'm trying to get at.
No, absolutely. But also, with that being said, NFC, the Yankees need to give him consistent playing time. So if he's being brought up to replace Rizzo, he can't be hitting great one game and then sit the next 5 games.
Well, yeah, that can't happen either. That's just ridiculous. So that can't happen either. I think he's going to get a lot of playing time, man. I don't think they just called him up just to call him up.
I agree.
I think he's going to get a lot of playing time.
We have seen that in the past.
No doubt. And Ken is saying T.J. Rumfield should have been called up for Rizzo. Rice called up for Wells. Okay. Oh, okay. Rice called up for Wells to AAA to get regular work. Bullpen is a mess. Poteet. Yeah, which Poteet went to the IL. There's a whole list of moves that the Yankees made, so I'm going to pull that up here momentarily. But Ken is saying that T.J. Rumfield should have been called up for Rizzo, which I wouldn't be opposed to that.
I wouldn't have been opposed to that either.
And he's saying that Rice should have been called up for Austin Wells, which I expect him to say that. I know he's not a big fan of Austin Wells. And unfortunately, Ken, I got to break the news to you. When I bring up the lineup, Austin Wells is in the lineup. So
be prepared for it, Ken.
Yeah, be prepared there, my friend. Be prepared. What else we got here? Yanks brought up Rice in desperation. If Rizzo did not go down, Rice would have not come up. I wouldn't call it a desperation move. I think they had a plan ready for either a Ben Rice or a TJ Rumfield to be called up. So I wouldn't necessarily call it a desperation move. I think if they traded for a player or they signed that guy Abreu who the Astros DFA'd, then I could potentially see that being a desperation move.
I wouldn't even touch Abreu. I don't think the problem with Abreu is he's too big. If you remember the way Giancarlo used to be, that's how Abreu is. He's too big and too stocky.
Yeah.
And, it's funny I say that because if you remember the games against Tampa, I think it was, the announcers were saying that Rosarena's lost a lot of bat speed because he bulked up.
Right.
So just something to think about.
Yeah. But yeah, I gotta disagree. I don't think they brought him up in desperation. They needed to make something happen because the infield for the Yankees, there's a little bit of an issue there. So, Ben Rice is good, was the easier move, and I wouldn't call that a desperation move. Personally, that's me speaking.
I agree.
And Mr. Coconuts, he's saying it's better than letting these prospects overcook like Peraza or Pereira. If not, then trade them for something. Excited for this guy. 100% agree with that. You're not wrong. Ken is saying every level isn't the show. Rice hasn't learned first base in 10 days. I mean, look, I know he's primarily a catcher, but I know he's seen some time at first base. Maybe not a lot of time at first base, but let's just see where it goes. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a chance. He's called up, so
you gotta accept it and call it a day, pretty much.
Yeah. Demon D, what's up, Demon D? How's it going, man? Welcome to the conversation. Welcome to the show. What's up, man? Nosebleed section saying maybe you can have Dominguez type success. Well, hopefully he could play longer, right? Hopefully he's not just there for a very short period. Even though with Dominguez, we only got like a small sample size of him, so we'll see what happens. Rice was brought up for Rizzo and also to push the catchers after the 9 stolen base performance. We're not going to talk about that because that was absolutely embarrassing.
I don't even want to be reminded of that. Sorry to tell you.
Rice. Well, D-Rod says that Rice will platoon with DJ. Depends on the lefty-righty pitchers. He's got a point there. He's got a point there. Romeo saying that Rice has played 55 games at first base. Okay, I didn't know that, Romeo, but thank you for that. I had no idea. I had no idea about that. I thought it was. I didn't think it was that many games, but all right. I mean, that makes me feel good, honestly. So.
Yeah, but you still have to see how we can handle it, though. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I'm excited for the series, like Anna Marie's saying. I think, the series with the Yankees and Orioles, man, it's going to be exciting. The Yankees, like I said in this morning's live stream, the Yankees win a lot of games, but so do the Orioles. And for anybody who's wishing there to be like a large gap between the Yankees and the Orioles, I'm afraid to say it's probably not going to happen. It's going to be a tight race between those two teams in the AL to see who finishes at the top. So,
agreed.
Yeah, and exactly, D-Rod. Injury replacement isn't desperation; it's necessity. I agree with that wholeheartedly. And Jonathan, bulking up never a good thing in baseball. I think bulking up, it's not always a good thing. I'll say that though.
It's a deterrent, in my opinion.
Yeah, hopefully, Anna Marie. I hope Nasty Nestor pitches well tonight. I hope he tears. He strikes guys out. He doesn't give up too many runs. Here in a little bit, but let me take this off the screen. Oh, my fault. I didn't mean to take you out there.
No, you're good.
I think your camera might be.
No, I'm just checking something to.
Okay, you're good. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to bring up the lineup here momentarily. So there we go. Yeah, the Yankees and Orioles are going to be a tug of war all year. So Ken's saying, I don't want to fail, but it sure feels like I'm setting up for an epic fail. If he has error at first, he's able to fail. Ken, I don't want him to fail either, but if he makes an error at first, is it a fail? No, it's not a fail. I don't see it as a fail. Players make errors all the time. Are they failures? Is Gleyber Torres a failure?
No.
Is Anthony Rizzo a failure?
No.
It's not my voice that's static there, Jonathan. It's just what's it called? Miles is on his mic, so you might have to. You got to mute your mic, bro. We're good. Yeah, we're good. So I got Mazza muted his mic, but if he wants to talk, he can. He can unmute his mic. But that's what the static was. So we're good here, folks. We're good here. But Yankees fans better not rip on him, especially the ones that wanted him up here at the major league level. They better not rip him. They better not.
Because that shows that they want someone, and then when it doesn't work out in their favor and the way they want it, then they go bananas.
Yeah, exactly. And, Ken brings up a good point here. He's saying that today's series, the Yankees or the O's don't have a starting rotation. The Yankees don't have a bullpen, so it's going to be a challenge. And I'm going to go over all the moves that the Yankees made because there was a series of moves today, folks. And I mean a series of moves, no exaggeration here. So let me zoom in, and then you all could see it on the big screen. Exactly, Anna Marie. We can't be fickle fans. We got to have faith in our guys. And Jonathan, fans don't know everything. We don't. We don't know everything. That's all there is to it. We could pretend that we do, but we don't. Let's see what happens. But yeah, the fans that want Ben Rice up there, and then if those same fans, I'm telling you right now, if they start booing, they could go kick rocks. Honestly, like,
kick rocks and get bent.
Yeah, kick rocks and get bent. Exactly. So I don't know if you all could see that. It's a little, might be a little. There we go. So hey, Sierra, what's going on, Sierra? Good to see you. What's going on? Maza, he's good. He's just fixing things right now. He's setting up his kid's bed because his kids is showing up tonight. So he's good. He's all right. But yeah, let me go over these. Let me go over all these moves real quick.
Who was asking that?
Sierra was asking if you were good.
Oh yeah.
But
thank you, Sierra. Appreciate it.
So here's all the moves for before tonight's game. So the Yankees recalled left-handed pitcher Clayton Andrews from AAA Scranton, and then they signed left-handed pitcher Anthony Masevich to a major league contract and selected him to the active roster. They signed Ben Rice to a major league contract and selected him to the active roster. They placed right-handed pitcher Ian Hamilton on the 15-day IL, retroactive to 6/17, which I had a feeling something was up with him. I wasn't sure with what, but he is on the IL with a right lat strain. And then Cody Poteet is on the 15-day IL, retroactive to June 15th with a right tricep strain. And then they placed Anthony Rizzo on the 10-day IL with a right forearm structure, and that was retroactive to 6/17. So a lot of moves went down prior to tonight's game. So the Yankees have been absolutely active like this afternoon, this morning. I mean, so much news, so many moves. Let me know how you feel about all these moves, folks. I mean, the Yankees are suffering from some injuries. I mean, the whole league, it just seems like the whole league is just suffering with injuries when it comes to pitching. My God, it's just it's insane, you know. And I know it's something that you and I talk about a lot. So, folks in the chat, let me know what you think about all these moves that went down. Yeah, so the Yankees have 4 lefties in the bullpen. So yeah, bro. Andrews, Masevich, Ferguson, Gonzalez. I mean, I would imagine Ferguson's going to be gone at some point. I don't know when, but you know, we'll just have to wait and see. What's up, Stephen B? Cool, bro. Yeah, do your thing, bro. Keep working, keep grinding it out there, Stephen B. Let's see. Ken is saying everyone. Whoops. Hold on. Let me get. There we go. Everyone wanted Volpe last year when he didn't produce as they expected. They wanted to dump him and give Peraza the reins. He has significant. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. No, I think they DFA'd him before that I want to say they signed him back. Yeah. No, I don't think you're wrong there, Anna Marie. Well, I mean, I'm sure that's something that they're working on. Remember, we signed him on a yeah. I thought it was he was dropped and he got signed back. I don't know what month he got signed back, but I do remember that as well. Yes. Oh, good, man. I know it's hot, folks in the chat. I know it's summertime, so just a friendly reminder. Make sure you all are hydrating. Make sure you all are drinking plenty of water. Avoid the heat. Get in the shade. Be in a cool place. All right. Make sure you guys are all staying hydrated though. So
I wonder if the Yankees might be possibly working on a trade even.
I don't know, man. We'll see. And what's up, Jake Boss? I see you, buddy. How's it going, Jake Boss? How you doing? Folks in the chat, again, make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this out with anybody you know. Any support, it is greatly appreciated, and any support you give to this channel is also appreciated as well. And I thank you for it. 97 degrees out there. Whew. All right. Anna Marie's saying I don't have confidence in him if we already. Yeah, well, look, I understand, but remember Michael Tonkin's been DFA'd like 3 or 4 times, and the Yankees picked him up, and he's been playing well. He's been pitching well for the Yankees. He's been one of the bright spots in the bullpen. So hopefully he can do the same. We'll see what happens. I agree, Chet. I agree. I think he absolutely deserves a chance. He got brought up. Might as well give him a chance. Why not? Why not at this point? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Honestly,
you're good. Go ahead.
Honestly, if the Yankees are calling someone up, we have to give them their fair shot.
Absolutely.
Especially if fans want them, like they wanted Ben Rice and Anthony Volpe last year. You can't go ahead and be like, oh, well, he's not producing. We can't have this. He can't be here. We need to dump him. No, that is not how it works. So we have to be just as fair to Ben Rice as we were to Anthony Volpe last year, because he is a prospect in our system. He has been called up, and there were a lot of fans who wanted him. So we giving him a fair shot, and just like how we gave Volpe a fair shot, is the only thing and the right thing to do.
You're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong. And Anna Marie, the weather for me, you know what? Today it's surprisingly in the 70s today, but previous days it's been in the 90s. So I'll take whatever I can get. But I am expecting 90 plus degree weather days here. So, and the weather here is dry. It's not humid here in Colorado, but it's definitely dry out here. Hot, but dry. 8 billion degrees in Chicago sounds about right there, Sierra.
Do you have humidity at all?
Nah, it's all dry weather here, bro.
Oh, you're lucky. I have 89-degree heat with humidity, and it feels like 100.
Well, you're in Virginia, dude. So,
facts, homie.
James is saying, I think it's a very good chance Rizzo will never play again. No need to feel sorry for him. He has plenty of retirement money. I mean, yeah, I feel sorry because of the fact that the guy is running into some bad luck. That's what I feel sorry about him for. But I mean, if he ends up retiring, I wouldn't blame him. He's not going to be a Yankee come next season. I'm sorry to say, but I think we all knew that. What's up, Brad? Brad's saying it must be placed on the deal across the league. Poteet, Hamilton, Bichette, and Verlander are all on the IL today. My God. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's what I was talking about it earlier with our guys, with the Yankees players, and the amount of guys that are on the IL. It's insane. Brian Hogue put out an article says Yankees see a lot of Volpe and Rice. Interesting. Okay. 96 degrees in Connecticut sounds about right. Paranormal in the Fun House. That's right, man. We were just talking about it. Ian Hamilton and Poteet on the IL. I had a feeling there was something wrong with Ian Hamilton, man. He just wasn't looking right. So
I wonder what's actually wrong with his forearm. I mean,
it's a right lat strain.
That's a right lat strain, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what grade it is, because depending on the grade will determine how long he's out for.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's it'll be interesting to see. But we'll find out, we'll find out, one way or another, man. It's just it's unfortunate, man. These injuries, like I said, they're insane. Chet 101 in New York with the heat index. Jeez. Rizzo will play again yep. 92 degrees. Yeah, we get those types of we get that temperature here in Colorado in the summertime. Oh, appreciate you there, Paranormal. Yeah, no, I was on there with Jason from 161. I know I jumped on with him a few days ago, so it's always great to jump on with him. Jump on. Make sure also Paranormal. Make sure you subscribe to 4Train Express as well. He does good. He's co-host. He's with me right now, but he's kind of working on some things. So make sure you subscribe to his channel. Brad is already giving Ken a hard time. He says Ken's loving his boy Wells is playing today. Oh God, here we go. Yeah, his career shouldn't end that way, but I mean, honestly, if he was to call it quits, like if he was to retire, I wouldn't blame him. I wouldn't be mad at him. He's got nothing to prove. He's had a great career, in my opinion.
Absolutely, he's had a great career. Funny thing is, for a kid who got drafted by the Red Sox and then ended up finding out he had cancer and then beating cancer and then going to the Padres and then getting traded to the Cubs and having the career he did, getting a ring under his belt, I wouldn't blame him one bit if he decided to call it quits.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, like I said, it's at some point it's one of those things, right? The Yankees, I mean, or not Yankees, but players, they retire at some point. It happens to all of them, as they when they get older. So, he's saying the fans weren't fair to Jim, nor did they give him a fair shot. Jim who? I wonder which Jim he's talking about. Yeah, Rizzo's presence would definitely be missed, no doubt. Yeah, I love the Riz when he retires. Yankees, man, he did great things. He's been through a lot in his life. Yeah, Paranormal. He has been through a lot, man. If you don't want saying you want Judge to I guess I'm lost. I know there's been a lot of talk amongst fans about Aaron Judge playing first base. I mean, Mazza, do you see that?
No, I mean, I did bring it up a couple times, but as a suggestion, not to say that I think he will. I don't know if that would be something the Yankees would do, just for the simple fact that he still can play the outfield. He still has a rocket for an arm. And I think the Yankees want him in center field. I don't know why the Yankees would put him at first, especially if he's been so good for us in the outfield.
Right. I don't get it either, honestly. I don't understand it. I mean, I think I don't know. I'm not sold on the idea of him playing first. I'm just not, but that, again, that's just my thing. It's 4Train Express. I'll just type it in for you there, Paranormal. Which that's a pretty cool username, Paranormal in the Funhouse. Sounds like some Bray Wyatt stuff.
That is a pretty dope name, and rest in peace, Bray Wyatt.
No doubt. Yeah, I saw a highlight of Raw's episode. So there was that Uncle Howdy, and there was that that was awesome.
You know who Uncle Howdy is, right?
Yeah, it's his brother, Bo Dallas. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's pretty cool that he's doing that.
Yeah. Jared, I'm doing pretty good. Jared, how are you, man? How's your day? But just kind of going through the comments here. Yeah, Romeo, I'm just pulling up this comment, but Romeo is saying that he sees Soto playing first more than Judge. I mean, if you were saying out of those two, I could see Soto before Judge.
I think that's also a stretch, but yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, I'm saying if you were to pick from the two, I could see Soto, but I don't
Oh yeah,
see
that's
him playing first
absolutely
base either.
100%.
Yeah. And yeah, I agree. Nosebleed section. Rizzo could retire and become a special advisor like Pettit. You're not wrong there. That could be a possibility. Jared is asking, do I think the Red Sox first baseman colliding with Rizzo was on purpose? I mean, I don't know. I know I was doing the play-by-play. I was on there with Rob and Donald, and Donald felt like it was on purpose. I mean, it could have been. I don't know. Hard for me to say. Well, I understand. Well, 5 years from now, he's probably not going to be in the outfield, Aaron Judge. But I see him. I see him playing more of in a DH role, and he could fill in the outfield, not on a not full time, but in 5 years he's going to be 37. So I think hopefully he's not playing the outfield by then, but we'll see. Yeah, D-Rod saying Romeo. He's agreeing with Romeo about Juan Soto. Kind of like they're talking about like Bryce Harper playing first base. I don't know if you're there, Monzo.
Yeah, no, I'm here. Sorry.
Cool.
Again, it's possible, but I don't know if I see it right now.
Yeah.
Maybe then, maybe, but who knows? It's hard to gauge right now just because of the situation that we're in.
No doubt. And yeah, make sure Anna Marie, appreciate the love. Make sure y'all hit that smash that like button, hit the subscribe, share on your social media, smash the heart button on the YouTube page. Make sure you guys keep tapping that heart button. It does help out with the channel. I do appreciate it. I got you, Paranormal. I know you're here, man. I know you're here. What else? What else we got in the chat? The chat's on fire today, man. Everybody's on fire. Everybody's chiming in. So I love it. I love it.
Good conversation.
Yeah, they're great conversations, So, and I like these types of conversations. There's a lot of questions that need to be asked. There's a lot of questions that need to be answered. So, this is all good stuff. Sean Browning, what's up, Sean Browning? Yeah. Ben Rice's Major League Baseball debut, man. We were just talking about it, so I'm excited. I'm excited for his debut. So I'm looking forward to it. I know a lot of people are. A lot of fans have been wanting him to get called up, and they got their wish. So all I will say is be patient with him. Don't talk a lot of trash about him if he doesn't play well. Okay. You can't expect this guy to just come out and just like kill it right off the bat. You know what I mean? So, but I'm going to pull up today's lineup too. What we got here? Romeo puts in Ben Rice minus 210 for a hit tonight. Okay.
You know what would be really cool?
What's that?
If Ben Rice came up and hit a home run for his first major league hit.
That would be awesome. Oh, I would freaking love that. But
could you imagine how crazy that stadium would go?
Oh, dude, they'll probably have him come out for a curtain call.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. So here's the lineup here. I got the lineup here, folks, and I see a comment already about the lineup. I'll pull that up. So Volpe is leading off. He's playing shortstop. Juan Soto batting second, playing right field. Aaron Judge batting third, playing center field. Alex Verdugo, the dog, batting cleanup, playing left field. And then Giancarlo Stanton batting fifth. He'll be playing DH. and Mr. Ben Rice, who just got called up, batting 6th. He'll be playing first base. Gleyber Torres batting 7th, playing second base. Batting 8th, Austin Wells at the dish. And batting 9th, playing third base, DJ LeMahieu. And on the mound today, Nestor Cortez. Folks, what do you all think about this lineup? Tell me what you think. Nosebleed section, he says he wouldn't have put Rice at 6 right away. I understand. You know what? I expected Ben Rice to be batting, honestly, like 8th or 9th, if I'm going to be honest.
That's what I thought, too. I didn't think they were going to just immediately throw him to the wolves. Jesus, let the kid breathe for a second.
Yeah, let him breathe. You just brought him up. But, hey, it is what, look, let's just hope he plays well. That's all we can hope for.
Yeah.
But folks in the chat, let me know what you think about this lineup. Would you have done anything differently with Ben Rice specifically? Would you have done anything different with him?
I probably would have betted him 8th, to be honest with you. And then I would have put DJ after Torres. I would have given Ben Rice his shot to play, but not at the 6 hole, especially on your major league debut.
Yeah.
He's already got jitters as it is. I'm sure he's got friends and family at the stadium. So, I mean, I think that with those jitters is going to come, the whole rookie nerve thing where they're going to try to overcompensate. I would have had him hit 8th or 9th to start off with.
Fair enough. I get it. What's up, John? How you doing? And he says Rice grew up a Yankees fan. If his first MLB hit is a home run at Yankee Stadium, I can't imagine a better story. Yeah, for sure. Ken's prediction for Rice is 0 for 4, 1 strikeout, and 0 errors. Okay. I get it, Jonathan. Yeah, it was a right-left lineup. I understand that. I just wasn't sure if him batting 6 was a good idea, but we'll see tonight, right?
Only time will tell.
Yeah, and Torres and DJ need to switch places in the lineup. Yeah, I mean, Torres, I think he needs to be batting last, if anything, man, because he's not really hitting. Let's be honest.
Torres isn't doing an ounce of shit right now.
Yeah.
Excuse my language, but he's not doing an ounce of fucking shit. And you know what? And I know this is hard to talk about, but in that third game against Boston, he had a 3-0 count. He got it to 3-2, and then he swung at ball 4 with the bases loaded. So I don't think he deserves to hit where he's hitting tonight.
No doubt. And, a few other comments here. Romeo saying that he loves Ben Rice batting 6. That's cool. Jake Boss is saying shows what they think of Torres. Well, there's a lot of thoughts about Gleyber Torres. I don't know if Sierra is still in the chat, but if she is, maybe she should come in and defend Gleyber Torres. Jack is saying I would have Rice 7th, and he will go 1 for 3. Okay. You want to have a lefty swap him with Wells. Okay, I see what you're saying there. D-Rod is asking why is Ben Rice 6? It's a lefty righty lineup thing. Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, Jonathan said that earlier. I get that. But I was just expecting him to hit lower in the lineup. But that's my opinion. Sean Browning is thinking 2 for 4 for Ben Rice. So he thinks he'll go 2 for 4. Torres and DJ both think right now. Yeah, they're not playing well. I mean, DJ just came back, so that's one of the things about DJ. So I want to say I want to give him a little bit more time. I'm not saying this guy's going to go batting 300. That's not what I'm saying. But we'll see what happens with DJ. But maybe the Yankees address third base in a trade.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see. I mean, We actually have to see what the Yankees are interested in and what they're looking to fix.
Yeah. Romeo's saying Ben Rice will get an extra base hit before DJ. You know what, man? I'm gonna be with you on that one, Romeo. I'm gonna be with you on that one. Anna Marie's saying I would have benched Torres, put Cabrera at second, Rice batting eighth. You know what? I might I could get behind that. At least one game, if not 2 to 3. I know you're talking about Gleyber Torres there, John. I got you. Yeah, but I heard Vivas is not playing well at the minors.
Really? I thought he was playing better. I didn't hear about that.
If somebody let me know, because I thought last I heard he wasn't really playing that well. But somebody in the chat let me know.
Interesting.
Let's see. Ken is saying they're throwing the kid in the deep end. Guess they're going to find out quick. Do you think you could pile any more? I know. Can you pile any more crap on this kid? Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Yeah.
And we're off.
Yeah, he's talking about Ben Rice. Let's see. Nosebleed section saying, I will take 0 errors and any offense is a plus. Yeah, you're not wrong there. Yeah, Anna Marie wants Jose Ramirez. I remember a lot of Yankees fans talking about him. Jose Ramirez is going to cost a lot, though. What do you want to give up for him, Anna Marie? I wish the Yankees could go after like a Ryan McMahon. I think that guy would be awesome. Yo, Yanks for life, man. What's up? Yeah, what's up, Yanks for life? I appreciate you, man. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, Yanks for life is telling me that Yorbit Vivas is batting 180. So, thank you for that. Ooh. Yeah, that's not great.
That's brutal.
That's not great. But and Chet is saying 2 for 5, 1 RBI.
Okay.
All right. I'd be down with that. And I see people are dropping their predictions for Nestor Cortez tonight. So let's move on to that. Let's move on to the predictions for Nestor Cortez. Folks in the chat, drop your predictions for Nestor Cortez. How many innings does he pitch? How many strikeouts? How many walks? How many runs does he give up? Let me know.
Cortez, he's good at home.
Yeah.
I'll give him 5 innings.
Give him 5, yeah.
I'll give him 5 innings, 2 runs given up, 6 strikeouts, and 2 walks.
I gotcha. Yeah, and Yanks for Life adds with York Yankees. He's got a 565 OPS.
Okay.
Yeah. So drop your predictions, folks. I'm gonna go through them real quick. So let me scroll down. All right. So CT Cards is saying 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, 4 runs. All right. Nestor, let's see. Anna Marie saying 6 innings pitched, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. Jared is saying 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 walks, 3 earned runs, 6 strikeouts. Yanks for Life is predicting 6 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, 4 walks, 6 to 8 strikeouts. Okay.
Sean is saying 7 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 8 Ks, and a lot of funk.
A lot of funk. Okay, I like that. Jonathan is saying 5 2/3, 7 hits, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, 2 runs. Nosebleed is saying Nestor goes 3 runs, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. Innings, but we'd like to see 7 due to bullpen shortage. It would be nice. That would
I
be
don't know
nice.
if he's going to give us 7, though. That's why I said 5. I don't know if he's capable of going 7.
I don't think he's going to go 7. Look, I think he's going to go 5 2/3. 5 2/3 innings. I think he's going to go 4 strikeouts. I'm going to give him 3 walks.
Okay.
And in all honesty, I mean, just because it's necessary and you never know what you're going to get, I'm going to go 5 runs. I'm going to say he's going to give up 5 runs. I think so, man. I hope he proves me wrong. It's just.
But you know what? The thing is, I can't disagree with that. I'd like to disagree with it, but I can't.
Yeah.
Because he's been so inconsistent.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down with Cortez. So
finally got done
Ken is saying,
my kid's bed.
Nice. And Ken is saying, y'all realize that Suarez is actually a good pitcher. He's 3-0 with a 1.69 ERA, which means he doesn't give crap up. I mean, yeah. I mean, the Yankees are gonna have their hand.
But on the other hand, he's not facing the Guardians. He's facing the Yankees, who play well at home.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up. I want to see Suarez here. I want to pull up his. Yeah, well, it looks like he's got, according to the MLB app, he's got a 1.61 ERA. But either way, so he's pitched in 14 games, 3-0, 1.61 ERA. He's got a whip of 1.05. So got some stuff. He's got some stuff. Albert Suarez. Let's not. I don't want to take anything away from him.
No, of course not. Oh, we have a really interesting prediction here.
Hold on.
I'm gonna pull it for you.
You good? Yeah, Judge, Stanton, Rice go deep. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know about Stanton. I'll say Judge. Rice, I'm gonna hold back on that. But I hope you're right.
I got one for you.
What you got?
Soto, Judge, and LeMahieu go deep, and the Yankees win 7-4. I do agree with that with Jared that the Yankees win 7-4, but I say DJ, Judge, and Soto all go deep tonight.
Mm-hmm. I'll pull up the over-under here and see what the over-under is saying. Romeo's saying 6 innings, 6 strikeouts, no runs. Do you think do you have any walks there, Romeo, as far as your prediction goes? Let me know, man. D-Rod's telling you to let the kids sleep in the bathtub as long as they can wake up and take a shower.
No, I can't do that, D-Rod.
Yeah, I'll get in trouble for that one there, D-Rod. Let's see. Ken saying Cortez gives up a dinger in the first, 5 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks. Yeah, I said 4 strikeouts, 3 walks. I think he gives up 5 runs, and he goes 5 2/3 innings.
I think he's going to give up 3, but it's going to be on a 3-run homer.
Got it.
Because one of his breaking pitches just hangs.
No doubt. No doubt. So let me pull up the over-under for tonight's game, and then I'll have everybody give their score predictions.
Do you see this for Yanks for life comment?
What's he saying?
I think Soto, Judge, and LeMahieu go deep, and Rice will probably get a few singles or doubles.
Yeah, you know what? I see Rice going. I see him going 1 for 4. I only say that because it's his major league debut.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to, and I hope like I said, I hope he does better than that. 2 walks, Romeo's saying, okay, Romeo, I got you. But yeah, so the over/under is 9 for tonight's game. So go ahead and drop your score predictions, folks.
Stephen B. put a comment in on Cortez.
A what?
A comment in on Cortez.
Oh, he's like, I'm safely home. Cortez giving up 2 runs, 5 innings, 4 strike. Oh, similar to mine. Well, except for the runs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think the score will be 7-4 Yankees at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be over. I think it's going to be an absolute slugfest because I think both teams' lineups are about as potent as you can get. Whether or not that's the final, who knows? But that's what I think it is.
Yeah. Anna Marie is saying 7-5. Sean Browning saying 8-0. I mean, I like the optimism, but I don't see the Orioles getting shut out personally. 7-4 by Jared. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say 7-6.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll go with 7-6. Nah, you know what? Scratch that. Because I think it's gonna be runs. I'll say 8-7.
Do you think it's a walk-off?
No.
Because you know how I said it was going to be 7-4 for the final?
Yeah.
I think one of those home runs that's hit tonight by the Yankees, whether it be Stanton or not Stanton, Judge, Soto, or LeMahieu, is going to be a walk-off homer in the bottom of the ninth.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't see a walk-off happening. I mean, at least that's what I'm predicting, but you never know. What else we got here? And, Kevin says, the Orioles are a good base running team. And I saw his prediction. I saw him saying that he's worried about the Orioles stealing. They're going to steal. That's what that team does. They do a real good job of that. Bullpen is suspect and still make a chance. I think we win, but there's going to be a ton of runs on both sides tonight. Yeah.
And Stephen B's already poking the bear. Here we go.
Wells and Judge go deep. Okay, that's going to trigger somebody.
Here we go.
Anna Marie, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you, Anna Marie.
Yeah, always appreciate you. You have a good night. Stay cool. Be safe. Drink lots of water. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your evening. So.
This was interesting.
Yeah, man, I don't even know if Lou Trevino is even going to be even pitching at all this year, man. He's Brubaker. I would love to see
Brubaker. They're saying is back by July.
Yeah, they're saying the same thing with Scott Efros too.
Are they?
Yeah, they're saying. I heard July. I hope that's the case. I do hope that's the case.
Here's a comment from Anna Marie before we miss it.
Oh, right back at you. All the love. There you go. All the love there, Anna Marie. Look, this series with the Yankees and Orioles, it's not going to be an easy one. All right. Do I think the Yankees could take 2 out of 3? I think they can. I don't think they'll sweep. I don't think it'll be a sweep.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, the Orioles are a good team. I mean, some fans are saying, man, I wish the Yankees can win games and the Orioles can lose games because they want that gap between them and the Orioles. But
I can't blame them though for saying that.
No, you can't. But the thing is, the Orioles are such a good team.
That is true.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, they're not gonna. I don't think by the time the season ends, whoever finishes in first place, it's not going to be by much. I think it's going to be I feel like it's going to be a 2 or 3 game difference.
I got the Yankees winning the division by 2 games.
I could see that. Shoot, I could see the Yankees winning it by freaking half a game. I'll be honest with you. Because I think it's going to come down. I think it's going to come down to the wire.
Yep.
So,
Doug Finch is saying maybe sweep.
I tread slowly on that personally. I like the enthusiasm. I love the optimism. But
Absolutely.
I tread slowly.
To be fair, though, if I can, to be fair,
go ahead.
Nobody thought we were going to sweep the Astros, and look what we did in Houston.
True.
Just to be fair, I can see why some people might be saying sweep because nobody thought we could sweep Houston in Houston, and we did. If you would have told me this, at the beginning of spring training that we were going to sweep Houston in Houston, I would have told you all you were nuts. You were out of your mind. But crazier things have happened.
Shoot, well, that series in Houston when the season opened up, the season opener, I thought they were going to take 2 out of 4, which I would have welcomed that all day, but they ended up sweeping. And Ken thinks it's going to be 4-3 Orioles.
Interesting.
All right. So James is saying if the Yankees win tonight, they have a good chance of sweeping. Cole in game 2, Hill in game 3. I think tonight's gonna. Yeah, I think tonight will decide that because if Nestor could pitch well, let's see how Cole does tomorrow, right? I don't think they're gonna have Cole throw a lot of pitches. Honestly, I know he threw 70. Maybe they have him go 80 to 90.
I have Cole going either 6 innings or 80 or 90 pitches, whichever comes first.
I agree, but this is a crucial series. This is a very crucial series, and the Yankees got to be ready, man. They can't afford any mistakes, especially defensively, and at the plate, especially, man. It's like they can't swing at this, these low pitches that are in the dirt, or when it's away. I'm sick of seeing it. It just, oh God, and yeah, it's just absolutely frustrating to see. Kevin brings up an interesting point statement here. So he's saying a lot of the division will depend on the trade deadline, in his opinion.
I think that's interesting, actually.
I don't think he's wrong.
I don't think he's wrong either.
Yeah, I don't think he's wrong.
And don't forget, what's everyone doing for dinner or for the game?
I'm not forgetting that. Nah, that's everyone's favorite part.
You'll have an uprising if you do forget about that.
Yeah, no, I don't forget about food because I know everybody likes talking about food. So, what is everybody doing for food? Let's talk about it. Let's talk dinner. Let's talk dinner. Let's talk snacks. What is everybody doing? Dennis, good afternoon to you, Dennis. How's it going, Dennis? Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully this Tuesday's treating you well.
I am doing pasta with Alfredo tonight.
That sounds good. Hey, we got my boy Li. What's up, Li?
It's a good point, though. It's a good point.
I'm excited that Ben Rice got called up, but it comes with Li. You're not wrong.
Good point.
So hold on, Li. Let me ask you something. When Rizzo got hurt, were you wanting him to get called up, or what were you wanting for the Yankees to do? I'm just curious. 17-4. Yeah, I like the optimism.
Pump the brakes on that, but I like the optimism.
Rob! What's up, Rob?
Rob! Happy dance for Rob!
Oh, my boy Romeo's having that chicken parm. There you go, Romeo. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Li, I thought I would have liked for TJ to get the call too, man. TJ Rumfield. I would have loved for him to get the call, but he didn't. I mean, he's an actual first baseman. It would have been great to have him get called up, but the Yankees decided to go the Ben Rice direction. So nosebleed section is saying salad tonight. Still have Father's Day cake as a snack. Hey, bro, send some of that cake this way, man.
Hey, turn that over this way too. Come on, split it, man. Let's go. Share the love.
Yeah, Rob, my dude, my guy. What's up, Rob?
My guy, Rob. Hey, we got to do the happy dance for Rob.
Oh, this? I don't know if he still does the happy dance.
Oh.
But I don't know if he does, but there you go, Rob. You're welcome. Li saying I'm glad that the Yankees went with the higher upside rather than experience. All right, I mean,
that's fair.
That's fair. That's fair, Li. I get that.
I can absolutely understand that, and I can understand why he says that because sometimes getting the higher upside is the better value for your buck.
Yo, Li, what's your prediction for tonight's game with Ben Rice? Like, how do you think he's gonna do?
Li, so Ben Rice, Nestor Cortez, and game predictions for you.
Yeah.
And Rob's laughing.
Yes, he is. And he says, and by experience, I mean TJ is more experienced at first base. Yes, he is. No doubt. That's what we were saying. It is a series. Ken is saying if the Yankees lose, it doesn't put us out of the playoffs. If we win, it doesn't significantly increase our standings. Well, good point. Let's see. I was wondering what's going on with Volpe. His average has dropped from 280 to 266. I think he's just getting a bump. I think he just has a bump in the road. That's what I think.
Comment.
Strawberry shortcake with homemade whipped cream, 2 layers with crushed pineapple and vanilla, pudding with heavy. Oh my God! Wow, that is a lot.
Nosebleed. You're killing me over here.
Yeah. All right.
Let's send that to VA Beach, please. I'd appreciate it.
That's
That's hefty right there, brother.
that is a Father's Day cake, all right. My
That
goodness.
is definitely a Father's Day cake.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
no doubt, man. But yeah, like I said, I'm excited. I'm excited for the series. What's that? From James Bond. Oh boy. 1 for 4 with a double for Rice and Cortez. 6 innings, 3 strikeouts. Okay. At the election, so I won't be cooking anything tonight. I may be picking something up. All right, I got you. Romeo is saying 6-3 final. Okay. Anthony Volpe, Anthony Rizzo, Anthony Masave. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of Anthonys. I don't know. Anthony's a popular name, man. That's all there is to it. It's a very popular name. So,
Uh-oh.
let me click that. Hold on. They just transferred Schmidt to the 60-day IL. Guess it's I that would be my guess. Yeah.
No, it just broke. Oh, I just put that up.
I'm really not a James Bond fan, I'll be honest with you. I think James Bond was cool when Sean Connery played, but then all the other guys that played James Bond, I'm like, whatever. Yeah, diabetic coma about to hit. Oh boy. So Schmidt is expected to move to 6. Yeah. So that is probably it to make room for Cole tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is. Oh, Li, you and me both, man. I know you had Clark Schmidt as having your comeback player for the Yankees. I mean, I was excited. I was excited for him to pitch this year. I thought he was gonna have. I said he was gonna have a bounce back season, and he was till he got hurt. And it sucks, man. I'm sharing that same frustration with you.
I'm right there with both of you. I think it would have been nice to see him, pitch more, but nothing we can do about it.
No doubt. And Jacob Petruzzi, what's going on, Jacob? How you doing, man? My guy Jacob killing it on the Twitter Spaces.
No breakout player not come back NFE.
No breakout player not come back. Yeah. Whatever.
Look at what Yanks for Life put.
Listen to me on your way home from work. Drive safe, bro. Drive safe. Justin Verlander's injured now. Jose Arcady injured. Javier injured. The Astros rotation is becoming worse and worse. Yeah, dude. It's bad.
That rotation is, oh, boy, that's fun to watch. Watching the Astros deal with what we've been having to deal with is a lot of fun to watch.
My fault, Li. I thought your comeback was Schmidt because I know you talked a lot about Schmidt. So your comeback was Carlos Rodon. My apologies. All right, cool. Well, Carlos Rodon is having a good season too. So
he is, absolutely.
Right. Yeah. And Ken's saying 60-day IL. He says it's an administrative move. It doesn't mean anything, which Rob responded with, it's to free up another 40-man spot. So, yeah, I mean, the injury bug is kind of plaguing the Yankees right now. You got Pereira, Dominguez, Schmidt, Ian Hamilton, Cody Poteet. It's gotten a little bad, but
But to be fair though, we've been fairly healthy the whole year.
Yeah.
So that we've got to be very grateful for. And if you look at other teams like the Astros and the Orioles, there are other teams that are a lot worse off than we are right now.
Yeah, but you know what, man? These next few months, these next couple of months are going to be crucial. It's going to be very important for these guys to stay healthy, man. Because you don't want. What I don't want for the Yankees is having them have like a bunch of players that are hurt. Have a bunch of players that are hurt, and then go into the playoffs with going into the playoffs cold. You know what I'm saying? So.
Absolutely.
And Alex Farina, what's up, Alex? He's saying potential comeback player could also be Sten. Absolutely. To clarify, I didn't think Schmidt classified as comeback. All right. All good, Li. Romeo had Giancarlo Stanton as the comeback player.
I mean, you could.
Yeah.
It's very possible.
Yeah, Rob, I'm with you on this, man. The Poteet injury surprised me as well because he looked great in every start that he's made. So
what was it that he won on the injury list for?
About him being hurt. And Hamilton, I had a feeling because, like you said, he's looked awful, and I agree with that. Ian Hamilton's just been he's been looking bad in his when he's come out of the bullpen. So
what did Poteet go on the injury list for?
Tricep tightness.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
We all know where that's going.
Well, let me make sure. I'll check it again. But I think the report said tricep tightness, but I just want to make sure I'm giving the right information here.
No, you're good, man.
Oh, tricep strain.
Okay.
So there you go.
Not as bad, but not great either.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I know those are some bad ERAs for the Astros, except for Blanco. That dude Blanco is good. Guy's he's like pitching no hitters, even though he's only pitched one. But yeah, no, Blanco is no joke. Li saying I just seen this on Twitter: 5 homegrown Yankees, 3 trade for Yankees prospects, and 1 free agent in the lineup tonight. That's what I wanted for years. Li, yeah, you want a lot of things, Li. I will say that you want a lot of things, and that's all right. That's all right. We all want a lot of things, but can't have them all, unfortunately. Poteet only made 2 starts. Rizzo has been mediocre. Hamilton hasn't been great either, so none of these are devastating. Well, Poteet, okay, he made a start against the Guardians. He looked great there.
Mm-hmm.
He made a start against the Giants
and the Dodgers.
And the Dodgers. He actually looked good, and he looked good in all 3 of those games. And he would have started again in this Orioles series. So, and I think, and I do agree with you, Alex. I think there's much more of a positive impact having Cole back. I would agree. And who's not supposed to throw for 4 weeks? You're talking about Ian Hamilton there, Ken? Yep, saw that, Romeo. Yeah, Poteet being hurt does hurt the depth. I agree. That's where I feel like it does affect the Yankees a little bit and their pitching. You're not wrong there.
Big facts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the fact that I mean Giancarlo could still hit 35 to 40 home runs. I mean,
it's pretty insane.
Yeah. Yeah, he's Rob says also we have 4 left-handed pitchers in the bullpen right now. Li's probably dancing. Oh boy.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah.
And we're
Charles Barkley, yeah. So Cody Poteet was supposed to pitch tonight, but he has tightness in his tricep. So he will not be pitching tonight. Unfortunately, he's on the 15-day IL, retroactive to June 15th. So that's the story right now with Cody Poteet, and it sucks.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Ken was talking about Ian Hamilton. Yeah, he's not going to be able to throw the ball for 4 weeks if he has a right lat strain. So
And
that's
then he's got to go do like some rehab probably maybe for it.
I'll probably do some rehab first.
Yep.
Um,
Then he's got to get onto a throwing program, make sure he doesn't have any setbacks.
Yep. So, yeah, like I said, there are a lot going on in Yankees world. So, a lot of moves have gone down today. Let's see what happens in the series against Baltimore. Because after Baltimore, the Braves come into town.
Yep. But the
But
Braves have been decimated this year with injuries.
yeah, those guys, especially with who was that? Acuna.
Yep.
I mean, that sucked, man. Because I do like Acuna, and I felt bad for him getting hurt.
I am not sleeping on them. They
I'm not
still
either.
have a good team, but they have been decimated with injuries this year. Acuna going down with a torn ACL in his knee. Here's another thing.
Yeah, he's been hurt. Well, I thought he was put on the 7-day IL last I checked, but did he come back and got hurt again, or what was the deal with Clayton Beater? Because I knew he was hurt.
No idea.
And Li saying I would have loved 3 left-handed pitchers in the pen before works too, but if we can get Andrews for Neely, that would be great. Oh yeah, Jack Neely down there in the minors. Neely's been looking. He's been on fire down there. So, and none of the lefties in the pen have been very good. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that. I mean, especially Caleb Ferguson. Victor Gonzalez he's been all right. He's been okay, but Ferguson's been a problem.
Yeah. As I was saying, the Braves got decimated with injuries. First, who was it first? Was it Acuna or was it Strider who went down first?
Strider went down first.
First, they lose their ace in Strider to Tommy John surgery, and then they lose Acuna to a second ACL tear. Only this time it was in the other knee. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have much love and respect for the Braves as a Yankee fan because of what they've done with their homegrown talent. But my God, they have been killed this year by the injury bug.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Braves do have some problems.
They have a lot of issues that they got to work on. Chris Sale, who's normally injured, has been pretty healthy for them. So that's also a good thing for them. But they've got a lot of issues that they got to fix. And don't be surprised if they are buyers at the deadline. Don't be surprised if they try to make a trade for Robert and Crochet.
Yeah, no doubt. And Rob is saying, luckily, Efros and Brubaker are starting rehab assignments soon, so that'll help the pitching depth. So that's good. Alex Farina, I know you were asking about Beater, Birdie, Trevino, and Efros. So Efros, we got the answer. Clayton Beater. Yeah, last I checked, he was hurt. I don't know how long he was supposed to be out for. Nick Birdie, I know he was on the 15-day IL, so I'm wondering if he is coming back soon. And Romeo, thanks for tuning in, bro. Have a good night. Let's go Yankees. Have a good night, man. Oh, with Chris Sale? Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. But he wasn't healthy with the Red Sox, and it was a head case for them because when was it? He was injured at one point. Was doing a rehab assignment and destroyed the locker room, I think it was. I don't know. He had a temper tantrum and completely went off, started punching things, breaking things. I mean, completely destroyed the clubhouse. And I think it was the clubhouse. And it was a problem with the Red Sox. And they ended up saying, you know what, we're done with this. And then they traded him for Vaughn Grisham, who also got hurt.
Dominguez likely has an oblique strain. Could be.
I don't like the sounds of that though, oblique strain. Because
Yeah.
if it is an oblique strain, and we don't hope for anybody to get injured, but oh boy, here we go.
Who else for MVP? Yeah, they're only just poking fun at Ken. So.
Yeah, I know. If it is an oblique strain, I'm going to be a little bit worried just because that's the rib cage area, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And if you strain your oblique, it's harder to come back from that than it is other injuries. So, because that's where he's going to generate all of his power from. So, that's what's going to worry me.
Yeah, like I said, we'll see what happens, man, with all these injuries to these, to the players, and hopefully these guys come back healthy, and the Yankees have a full squad. We'll see where they're at like after the All-Star break. That's gonna be because the second half of the season, man, that's when things are really gonna ramp up, and the Yankees have to be ready. They got to have their A game at all times, especially in the second half, because that's when games are really going to matter, and especially when you start heading into September. When you think about it, we're not far off. So we're not far off before you know it.
We're really not.
And,
I think we're what, 6 weeks?
September?
No, the deadline.
Yeah, 6 weeks. 6 weeks. So we're not far off at all. But I'm gonna slowly wrap it up though. That way you all could get to your dinner plans and get ready for the game. Hopefully, man. Hopefully the Yankees win tonight, man. Hopefully they can come away with a win. It would be nice to start the series off with a win. And if they could somehow sweep the Orioles, shoot, I'll take it.
Yeah, I think we'll win 2 or 3 though.
Yeah, especially with Cole pitching tonight, or tomorrow night, and then Hill pitching on Thursday. We got Nestor pitching tonight, and Dev Finch. Yeah, I have a live stream tomorrow at noon. So I'm going to be interviewing Alex Cintron. So hopefully he shows up. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Then I know exactly why you said that.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say it because it's like, I don't know why today's guest didn't show up, but whatever. I'm not going to stress it. So I got Alex Cintron tomorrow. All right. And then I have Denny Nagel on Thursday. So then Denny Nagel one I'm really excited for. Alex Cintron is a hitting coach for the Astros.
Is he really?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
So I'm gonna definitely ask him some questions. Obviously tomorrow I'm gonna be professional about it, like I am with every player. It doesn't matter. So I'm gonna ask him about the team, about the players, and also talk to him about his own career too. So
I think it's interesting though when these guys talk about their careers because it's a different point from each player.
Yeah, it really is because they have different perspectives. So I should have Alex Cintron tomorrow. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully that all works out the way it's supposed to, and then Denny Nagel on Thursday. But I'm looking forward to it. Every folks in the chat, thank you for tuning. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for tuning in. Whether you tuned in from YouTube or Twitter or X, thank you for coming on. I do greatly appreciate all your guys' support. If you're watching this on Twitter, if you're not subscribed, come over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Let's get this channel growing. My goal right now, I'm trying to get to 700 subscribers, and I like to get there as quickly as possible. Eventually, I want to hit that 1,000 mark. So that would be awesome. What else? And then any support you all give to this channel is greatly appreciated. So I do appreciate the membership. So I know D-Rod became a member, and Nosebleed section gifted someone a membership. So thank you so much there, Nosebleed section. That does mean a lot. And D-Rod became a member. Any super chats, or if you want to buy me a coffee, you all can do that too to help support the channel. As always, thank you again. And I appreciate all of you. And I'll see you all next time. Let's go, Yankees. Let's get this win, boys.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. See you later, guys and gals.